So first off, let me say it was through this channel that I stumbled upon Unlucky Morpheus. It was from doing reactions to Love Bites, Baby Metal, Bandmade, Godric Spin, which is one of my favorite bands. Godric Spin and Dawsbox and all the other side projects that they have is great. Great stuff. And I bring up Godric Spin and Dawsbox because Fuki, right? And that's how I got into Unlucky Morpheus. Unlucky Morpheus. This is a band that's kind of grown on me. So when I heard they have a new album coming out, I was like, I have to check this out. Unlucky Morpheus Evolution. Now, my review of it, I'm not all that familiar with all of their songs. I've not listened to all of their previous albums like in full, all the way through, like I've done this. So I can't really compare it to previous albums. What I can say, it is pretty powerful. It is pretty strong. It has what I would consider to be the Unlucky Morpheus sound, which is that very big, like very gothic, symphonic metal, power metal, more symphonic. It's good stuff. Good stuff. And you have nine tracks. One of which, of course, is a intro track, which I didn't even know was an intro track. The first track is Evolution, and it's great. It's amazing. Oh man! But it ends. It ends because you're like, oh wait, that's just an intro. Oh wow. But then you go into M Anthem, which has a very inviting chorus with a kind of like a march beat pattern that leads into what a sound of like charging head on into battle. Jill's violin gives it a cinematic feel with Jill's violin combined with Fuki's voice. A very large sound, like almost like an opera sort of sound, which on the music video they play at I believe it's the same church that Love Bites used for their music videos. So pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff there. The third song on the third track, really second song, is Amberless. I believe that's the translation there. This song is soft and soothing. Kind of has like the image I had when I listened to the song was that kind of like winds or like sound, kind of like faint on the winds, kind of coming in, and all of a sudden like a heartbeat, like racing, as if like terror is about to like trying to like seep in and reality's setting in, like there's a fear coming in. That's one thing about all these tracks on this album, that they kind of, they're very cinematic in a way. Like you could picture, you could visualize, what they're putting out there. Welcome to Valhalla has to be one of my favorite songs on the album. My three favorite songs on the album would be M Anthem, Welcome to Valhalla, and M Revolution. But Welcome to Valhalla has a really great bass and drum beginning. It almost sounds sort of like primitive. It has like this sort of like tribal, like kind of takes you back. My only problem with Welcome to Valhalla is that it doesn't sound, when you think of Valhalla, you think of like Norse mythology, right? You don't think of like Egyptian or but it kind of has that sort of sound to it. It sounds like, when I think Welcome to Valhalla, I'm thinking like Viking metal, and it doesn't really have that sort of like Amon Amarth, like Viking metal sound to it. It's a little different. It's a little different. It's a good song though. Don't get me wrong. It's a good track. Yeah, the instrumentation combined with Fuki's voice, It has a really great chorus. That's good stuff. Let's see. For whom is a softer track? You get more of. I think the softer tracks, Jill's violin really takes the stage more as far as like kind of creating the atmosphere. I say that. However, uh, the Black Death Mansion Murder, which that's a crazy title for a song there. It's called the Black Death Mansion Murder. So I'm like, wait, what? So you have the Black Death and there's a murder in the mansion? What's going on here? You know, that sounds crazy. Sounds like overkill. But the way that song sounds, I wish I could just play it for you like a preview. But we're not streaming on Twitch. We're streaming on YouTube, and I don't want to take the risk. But right away from the beginning of the song, you can picture like this abandoned mansion on a hill somewhere, kind of like desolate. Almost sounds like the instrumentation, all that. It sounds like it sounds perfect for a horror movie. It really captures that feeling. Okay. The guitar has like a very dark and gritty tone with that, combined with with Jill's violin. It really sets the stage there. The Serene Evil kind of it meshes kind of with the Black Death Mansion Murder. First time listening to this album, I almost thought it was like the same song. It kind of bleeds right into it. I'm not saying it's a bad song, but they kind of go together in the same way that M Revolution and M Anthem do. Serene Evil is like you take whatever evil that was in that mansion and now it's out and like lurking around. Okay. Lurking in the shadows, preying on unsuspecting travelers. I mean, it's good stuff. Very like it is the song you'd imagine for some sort of like gothic heavy vampire anime or Japanese Japanese movie with like gothic imagery and vampires and stuff like that. I mean, it'd be great for that. M Revolution is like M Anthem but punchier, a lot more punchier, and with a just a galloping unrelenting force. So, and then it ends with a track called Dreams, which I think wraps up the album very nicely. I mean, overall, out of like 5 stars, 1 out of 5, and I'd probably put like Nemophila, which is like one of my favorite, Nemophila Revive, which is one of my favorite albums right now. I'd probably put that at 4.5. I would put Unlucky Morpheus Evolution at like a 3.9. Like, I know it's getting kind of specific here, but like it's almost at a 4. That's kind of how I feel. Yeah. I'd put it at a 4. 4 is good. 4 is good for it. Some people are saying that that now this is from what I got from others. Some people are saying that compared to other Unlucky Morpheus albums, it's one of the better ones. I'm not sure about that. I need to check that out for for myself. But yeah, that's something I need to do. Anyway, and that's my review of Unlucky Morpheus Evolution. So I hope you guys found that interesting and found that helpful. I found like listening to the album, I kind of focused more on what I kind of like pictured like while listening to it. Yeah, that's anyway. So yeah, this is a pretty. I thought this was a pretty good stream talking about Love Bites, about the Love Bites bases auditions, and covering a little bit about Unlucky Morpheus. What I'll do here on this channel is try to keep a regular schedule about streaming on Mondays and maybe Fridays. We'll see. We'll see about that. You know, with that said, I mean, I will do more reaction videos, more stuff coming out, and try to do more videos where I go over the lyrics of certain songs, certain bands. I like that. I like that's fun. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.